and I feel like I would rather a nigga have a pistol than an AR-15.
Yes, sir.
You just imagine walking down the street and somebody just got AR-15 strapped to their chest.
Just toting that bitch. Like, what? I would lose my mind.
And it's like you don't even have to look intimidating because I'm just not walk near you.
Hell yeah.
Like that right there made you look intimidating. I don't care who you is. You could be 5'4", and I'm not walking near you.
All right.
Not even like cross the street type stuff. I'm on a whole other block.
I'm on a new level. Y'all ready to start the podcast?
Sorry.
Always ready.
All
Except
right.
for 30 minutes ago when I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I was already recording, but it was only recording for like 43 seconds. All right, Name This Pod Later, episode 34. I'm here with these beautiful, wonderful people. I'm always here with the core four, the core, you know. Fuck up, Jahi. I'm here with Jahi, by the way. I'm here with Marcus. I'm here with Cameron. This nigga Jahi is the reason why black men just
A
that.
black man.
Yeah.
Some shit I say is gonna be the reason a nigga decides to hold his feelings in and get to the point of suicide.
Yeah. All right. How y'all weeks been?
Shit been rough, but you know what? I'm getting money, bro.
About you, Marc?
It's getting better. It was. I guess my last week was. It was alright.
Cameron, how your week been? How you been?
Doing good.
Been good?
Yeah.
That's good. That's great. Again, it's your host with the most, Antonio, motherfucking man. Honeycomb color hair. You know, smooth peanut butter complexion. Equipped with the B. Hey, and then we're talking about
Hey Tonio.
Yes.
I've seen it.
You gotta do that every week.
I just gotta let them know that it's confirmed that it's there.
What? Check out my look.
You know, so everybody watching know that my man's packing, and I know it.
What are we talking about?
Because I've seen it.
No, that sound like one of those. I don't remember what song it
Nigga,
was.
what?
I believe.
Yeah, bro.
What?
That sound like
y'all feeling like it's weird. I'm just vouching for my man.
It's like one of those West. I don't know what West Side rapper said it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm with a bunch of niggas with big dicks. Ready, fuck your bitch." It was something crazy like that. It was. I think it was Snoop Dogg.
I feel like he was probably referring to the clip though.
I don't think they were.
He was referring to the. Yeah.
I think he was referring to women. Oh, I think he was referring to the men. I'm with a bunch of niggas with big dicks. All right. I believe Marcus wanted to start with this. Pudgy. Mr. Awa. Mr. Awa.
Well, it all started a couple months ago in April, when all of a sudden, all of Pudgy Wilk's accounts went dead. No tweets, no TikToks, no Instagram posts. I'm sorry, give me a second.
Take your time.
And then his owner, that little light-skinned guy, I don't know his name, he comes out with a video on YouTube about what happened to Pudgy. And this is a tearjerker, guys. So viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. Oh, you should be like on the beginning of like actual TV shows with that. That shit sounded official. I'm sorry. Keep going. It was inappropriate.
It just my heart. It's right here. So heavy. He comes out and apparently poor Pudgy was involved in a homicidal dog attack. And it left Pudgy with injuries he just couldn't bear to just get over. And we're talking neurological issues. And I mean, let's be blunt. Pudgy was already messed up in the head. No dog says awa awa. So he was already hanging on to life, I feel like. And yeah, Pudgy, they rushed him to the hospital. That was the last tweet we got, was that Pudgy was being rushed to the hospital. And then months later, we get an update and Pudgy's dead.
I'm sorry, man.
He's our there.
His last words were allegedly.
He said he's our. Oh shit.
Pudgy is out of there. He got taken out, caught lacking. But it's okay, because he lives in our memories forever. And if we could all just band together right now and give Pudgy one last hour on 3, that'd be great. So on 3, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Hour.
Hour. Yeah, it's so sad, but you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Biz Markie died too. You know,
I was about to get to it, give him an actual thing. You're like, oh yeah, he died too. Rest in peace. But now that
priorities, Tonio. Come on.
Girl, you got what I need. You say I'm just a friend. You say I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. You say I'm just a friend. You say I'm just a friend. Alright. That was my trick.
I made it really authentic.
Yeah.
I'm just couldn't hold my tears back.
Yeah, but on all seriousness, I don't know how Biz Markie died. I don't know if it's been reported how he died, but that's a legend. I know I was just
He had diabetes.
Oh, damn.
And he been in hospice for a little minute now. And I don't know if everybody knows, but hospice means you gonna die.
Damn.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sorry if anybody, family members, you know, anybody watching this, anybody in the pod, family members in hospice right now. But hospice is literally where they take you when they know you just living out the rest of your days.
You're probably gonna hurt somebody's feelings with that one.
Oh, if you didn't know that, I'm sorry. And spoiler alert, I guess. Spoiler alert. Auntie is. Say your last goodbyes. No, because I really had to learn that the hard way. Like, I didn't know. I had 2 aunts go through hospice and didn't know that meant I could have known that whole time they was in there that that was it. But no, I'm sitting there thinking they just gonna get some miraculous cure and they just gonna be jumping up and down one day. So yeah, sorry to break that to anybody that didn't know.
Damn.
We all grown. Ain't nobody under 17 should be watching this.
Yes, sir. Next topic. Let's see what I got on here. DaBaby. He's been a topic of discussion for, I want to say, the past like 5 days. I don't know what day this happened, but you know, DaBaby. He was on his Sprinter. He opens the door to these 2 young boys selling candy. Marcus, you are an entrepreneur. You used to sell candy, so you know how it goes.
You gotta get that hustle.
So you know how it goes. So DaBaby asks, all right, well, how much for the whole box? The head honcho of the group said, that's $200. The other guy was like, I think you overshot that a little bit. Man, it's like $100. He's like, well, how? So DaBaby be like, how much in the box then? No, then they couldn't get their math together. You know what DaBaby did? I think he spent $4 in total.
$4. He gave each of them $2 for a pack of candy.
And then said, scamming ass niggas, that's what you get. And then he left. And everybody was in his ass talking about, see, rich people need to do this, that, and the third. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because you was kind of going to set up probably what I was about to talk about. So go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people just don't like DaBaby, which is warranted. He's an unlikable person.
It's warranted. Yeah.
He's not the most likable person. It's the same thing with Meek Mill.
He probably was at one point, but
yeah, it's the same thing with Meek Mill. He's not the most likable person. So just doing anything like this make you a little bit more unlikable. But personally,
and he makes the same song every time he puts out a new song.
Yes, sir. And personally, in this case, I didn't think it was anything wrong.
I don't think it was anything wrong either. And I'll only say because if I was in that position, you know who you're dealing with. He was probably going to give y'all about $200. Y'all probably could have just been honest. First of all, you probably could have just been honest. Had he not given you any money, it's not like he has to necessarily give you money. But would he probably have given you money? Yes, he know what it's like to, to struggle a little bit. He know what it's like to be, on a block probably selling stuff that's not candy. So, yeah, he probably would have appreciated y'all hustle. And there's one thing like supply and demand. Like I used to always have people coming up to me like, hey, honey buns is 50 cents at the convenience store, the 7-Eleven. All right, go ahead. Go to 7-Eleven in the middle of the school day. Go ahead. I want to see you do it. No? Okay. Give me my dollar then if you want this honey bun. It was always like that because it's supply and demand. That's one thing. Even if y'all was like, oh, it's $5 for a pack of candy, he probably would have even gone for that and probably still gave y'all a little bit extra. But y'all try to tell him, man, a box of Skittles from Sam's Club was $100. When really, I'm going to break it down. It's like $12. I was making mad profits. It's like 36 pieces of candy, packs of candy in there for $12. You making like 20-something dollars off a box. But no, y'all wanted to go all crazy and be like, oh, it's $200 for a box just because it's DaBaby.
I don't know. Everybody was like, he was teaching them a lesson. And what lesson was he teaching?
And not be dishonest.
No, and niggas was like, if Elon Musk wanted to buy my $1,500 car, I would sell it for him for $15,000. Like that's not how shit works. That shit.
You think he wouldn't know?
Yeah. That shit.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna just give Elon Musk my 2003 Accord and tell him that it costs $30,000 when really it don't even cost $3,000.
That shit reminded somebody posted this on Twitter. That shit reminded me of the Dave Chappelle episode where I don't remember what character it was. Huh?
Reminded you of the Battle Pass?
I said Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I thought it reminded you of the Battle Pass. My bad.
What's the joke? Why? No,
That's what I thought you said too, though.
Like I'm with you, Tonio. I ain't get it either.
Oh my gosh! Do I have to give you a break in the podcast to explain the joke?
Yeah.
I mean, are we talking about Inky or like?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was that simple or if it was deeper than that. You don't know Inky, Tonio? All right, like just take a break then, I guess. But he be on TikTok and he from Baltimore and he be like it'll just be something random and he be like, hold up. That should look like the Battle Pass.
It'll be like his whole page is like 99% stitches. It'll be like, yo, that shit like it belong in Fortnite. Like
that shit look like dirty dots.
Yeah, you know the thing where it's like shorty trifling.
Oh yeah, that's Inky.
Yeah.
Shorty trifling. She must be from Dirty Dots.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
No, but I was about to say it just reminded me, like the nigga was Dave Chappelle had a character that signed $100 million deal, and he was paying $20 for a haircut, and the nigga was like, "Oh no, this shit $2,000 now."
Yeah.
He was like, "No, the sign says $20. Oh, that was the old price."
Somebody else sitting in the chair, regular paying person sitting in the chair. Oh, yeah, it's $20 again. But go ahead.
I just don't get people being like saying that he was wrong.
People have a big problem with telling rich people what to do with their money that they spend hard time earning. Like, and I always say the same thing because every 3 months somebody tell me how Jeff Bezos could cure world hunger, and it's like Jeff Bezos is not the government though. That's the thing about it. Like Jeff Bezos is not even. He's not even like. What's the little? The League of Nations. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
United Nations. Yeah, that. He not even them. Like that's what I'm saying. Why don't they get together and form a plan but y'all want to egg on Jeff Bezos or whatever? Come on.
My thing is, it's just like I'm not like a rich person simp. So when they do some fuck shit, I'd be like, oh yeah, that was some fuck shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like this nigga, DaBaby. You think he was like that? He was really. If they would have tried to scam me, right? and then I still gave y'all the money, I ain't learned shit from that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That shit gonna go.
Because my thing is, then they go try to scam the wrong person, and then bang, ain't no more 2 kids selling candy on the corner. So
it was like Justin Bieber was going inside his hotel room or apartment, and some girls was out there. It was like, hey, can we take a picture? And Justin Bieber, bro, respectfully said, I want you to know, like, I come here at the end of the night to like depress. Like the same way how you go to your house after you just did everything and like chill. So like I find it real disrespectful that you're asking me for a picture outside my home. So like, can y'all move? And you know what the girl said right after that? So can we take a picture though? It's just like
he just explained why he wasn't going to take a picture and gave a whole in-depth reason. He didn't have to do all that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. People just have a big problem with rich people being people, and also treating celebrities as if they're gods. They're still people. Yeah. They are human beings. We all share the same, maybe not DNA, but we all got this red blood pumping through us.
Yes, sir. Some of us
ain't no elixir of the gods pumping through them.
Some of our shit purple, no cap.
You're right. It's blue when it's not oxidized.
I was talking about the Ravens thing.
That's a myth though. It's not actually blue when it's not oxidized.
Yes, sir. You know what I learned over the weekend?
Bill, nah, the science guy. Bill, nah. Bill.
I just think about the video of the women shaking ass with Bill Nye the Science Guy music in the background.
It's my dream.
I don't know if y'all seen that.
You know the video where the bitches was like doing some real freak shit in the elevator? And Bill Nye just walks in.
Oh my goodness.
Did he join in?
Oh, it was like it was the most random thing ever. No, it was like it was a candid video. Like, you know a girl was twerking in the elevator and just yell at the top of their lungs.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator door.
You hear them all the way 4 floors below you.
The elevator door opens, and of all people, it was Bill Nye. For some reason.
I ain't gonna lie, Bill Nye walking to the elevator with me.
What?
I'm just getting a little high in there.
I'm gonna show that guy some science for
Explain
real.
the science behind that one.
Oh,
I'm gonna show him some objects in motion, staying in motion.
Yeah. They don't look like they was shaking. They don't look like they was shaking no ass though. I found the video.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I don't really remember. They might not have been shaking ass. Yeah, they was just doing a little turn up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do remember this video.
Yeah, and it was just crazy because.
What are you doing?
What just happened to the video?
Are you on the Daily Mail?
What's up with those stats, Tonio?
Bro. Y'all do this same tired ass joke every time. God damn. God damn. Y'all do this same tired ass joke every time.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god.
Yo. Yeah, I'm immediately getting on my knees.
Everybody put respect on his name the moment he walked in, though.
Because it's Bill Nye. I feel like he's one of those people like Tony Hawk. Like, he's a white person I'm going to have to hesitate to shoot. I'm shooting Bill Nye like this.
Sorry.
He may already have the science. He may have the science of bullets already figured out. You probably won't even be able to get him for it.
Yeah. He'd be like, pause. So, the velocity of the bullet travels at this many. I'm gonna be like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and it might be a typical Tony thing to say, but I was never that big on Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh my god!
Brother,
look at
here
this
we
guy.
Go.
This loser right here.
Listen. The way y'all just compared him to Tony Hawk, he was never that big of an impact in my life.
Okay. I can sort of see where you're coming from.
And I don't know what grade you unless you just watch Bill Nye on your own. I don't even know where you would see Bill Nye.
Yo, like 5th grade was my Bill Nye year.
Bro,
my teacher had the whole class like Bill.
All right. All right, perfect. My elementary school was not the best elementary school.
Well, yeah, I went to a Christian school with a white teacher, so.
I went to a decent Baltimore County school.
Bro, I went to a horrible school. I think they're gonna shut the school down like sometime soon because it never got better. But we wasn't learning about no fucking Bill Nye. I don't think I've seen a Bill Nye video before.
Tonio.
You are like, I don't even know what to say.
I seen that white guy with the orange robot more than I seen Bill Nye.
The white guy. What? The
rain
pop.
Yeah, rain pop. Yeah. You're surprising. Yeah.
You kind of missed that, and it's not going to hit the same. Like you had to be 12 to enjoy it.
I know.
Yeah, you're a grown ass man now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. That's why I watched Jumanji. I believe it was Jumanji with the board game.
Yeah. The original joint.
I watched the original joint. I watched the original joint, and I was watching it, and I was like, "Yo, I like this movie, but I would like it a lot more if I would have watched this shit as a kid." It had
kept the same like valor and like whoa, like they made animals out of board games. But when you grown, you like start debunking stuff, and you like that can never happen. Like you have no imagination now.
I watched.
Your suspicion of disbelief is too strong.
Right.
Yeah. I have I just watched the movie like that earlier. It wasn't called Jumanji. It was some other shit, but it was in space with two brothers.
Zathura.
Yeah,
I
watched that today.
That joint still hit though. I watched that like a couple months ago.
No, I watched it, and as I was watching the beginning, I'm like, yo, I saw this before. Like I saw the whole beginning part when little boy was like, yo, you're such a dick, and it reminded me of me and my little brother when we was younger.
Who was saying that? You or him?
You. Definitely him.
I don't believe that.
It was the little brother saying you're a dick. He wasn't. Well, Jalen wasn't. Like we didn't actually used to cuss around each other until like high school.
Really?
Really.
Why? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't have any siblings. I don't really understand the dynamic.
I don't know. Like I don't really know the why. It was just like once he started feeling comfortable to just start cussing around me, then I just started doing it. But we really wasn't cussing like that around each other. We both knew that we shouldn't be cussing around our parents. We just let us not to cuss around each other.
Well, that's good. That means your parents raised y'all right.
No, they just had issues.
I mean, you still Tonio, so they couldn't have done that good of a job.
Damn.
So your dad. I only know about your dad. He seems like a cool guy. I feel like he did a good job. You be walking the straight and narrow for the most part.
Yeah.
But then you be Tonio sometimes.
Yeah, I'm about to say sometimes you just deviate.
Like sometimes, like most of the time you Antonio, but then like you just be Tonio sometimes. And Tonio's like Tonio's the demon. Tonio's the Tonio energy.
Yeah.
Antonio is just a cool guy, like just easygoing guy. Tonio is where you like I ain't gonna put out there in public what Tonio be saying and doing, but yeah, Tonio's that guy.
Yeah. The Tonio off camera is literally the worst person in existence. The things that he says.
Y'all think YoungBoy bad.
You think YoungBoy is bad. But Tonio, man.
Hey, for you viewers, man, he runs this podcast exactly how Joe Budden runs his, bro.
Yeah, he be telling us what we can and cannot say.
Yeah.
I don't tell y'all what y'all can and cannot say.
Every time we're about to record, he says, "Hey, niggas, get the fuck up. 10 p.m. sharp.
Y'all gonna make me look good." He give us a whole pep talk before we start recording.
God forbid you say something too inappropriate, because after, whew.
We lucky we not in person, because we probably just be
take away my screen time.
Probably just put the boogie to our head.
On a podcast again.
I'm just saying, there's a reason why there's two people missing.
Y'all remember when I was gone for 2 weeks? Y'all wonder why I came back?
Out of town.
You wonder why people disappear on this podcast sometimes? I'm just saying, it's not a coincidence.
Tonio was like, "You're the only person left. If you leave, there's only gonna be 3 people in here. You need to come back." And I was like, "All right, Tonio, calm down. Don't put the gun down, Tonio. Put the gun down." He found out where I
Why you
stay.
barely
I
see
ain't
any
tell him.
guests?
Nah, don't look like you bored. We just exposing
I
you.
was just this.
Yo, y'all gotta look at the camera. I feel like nobody's looking at the camera.
I was looking.
That's a buck.
You better
What
get
are
a
you
nice.
reading?
You better get a nice fire going.
Yo, that's a
Water.
buck, yo.
That-
Yeah, that's a whole
Oh,
buck, boy.
Are
You
we
in
canceling the
deep,
podcast? That seemed like a
no,
lot.
no.
deep
That seemed like a
trouble.
lot. Yeah, I would to say.
We'll get to it later.
No. Yeah, I'll look at that when I look at that. She know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry. I
You
shouldn't be
might have to
laughing
play
this
some
hard.
Rob Wave after this one.
Sit by the fireside.
Yeah,
Oh
you got
my
to sit by the
god.
fireside and
You got to
read
look
that
like one
one,
of those
boy.
old guys with the pipe that be sitting with the books reading Christmas carols.
You gonna have to annotate that shit too.
Tonio,
You had to
I'm
walk
so
outside
done.
your front porch.
I just know that's the first line. Look at his face.
Hands behind your back and just stare into the distance.
Yo, you better go grab the stereo and go to her window and play music outside her house.
I want to say, well, I know we're making jokes at my expense and they're funny, but I would like to say, when I remember when me and my ex-girl broke up.
Aren't you live on Twitch?
No,
No,
better not be.
No, I accidentally streamed on Twitch for like 2 seconds, but but I was what am I about to say? I was on the wall, right? I was leaning against the wall, and then she was telling me, she was like, "Oh no," she started crying on the phone, like, "No, we just can't do this no more." And I swear to God, I did it. I slid down on the wall.
Like a movie?
That day, me and Jai, he took pictures, and then I went out to eat with the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
Which pictures?
I had the brown jacket on, and we was over Courtney's house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That day, like an hour before that, I'm over me and my ex, me on the phone, and she was like, she crying, she's like, you know, this just ain't gonna work. And I swear to God, I'm leaning on the wall and I'm crying, and I'm going down, and I fall on my earring, and it stabs me.
That was the final straw.
That was the universe telling you to stand your ass up.
Yo, Tony, I know we homies. I know all of us homies because I could never tell anybody that's the.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't got nothing that bad happening to me, but dog, it was like one time I was really going through it with my ex. I've never really felt this feeling before or after. I woke up with like a ball of stress in my stomach. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I know exactly what you mean.
Full off of stress. You couldn't even eat. I mean,
bro,
stress.
Bro, it was like you know how like when you're scared you had that feeling in your heart?
Mm-hmm.
It was like my whole body, bro. Just felt like that.
I guess I must be heartless because I don't know what any of these feelings feel like. I just keep it pushing. No, I'm lying. Let me stop lying. I done cried a couple times. I'm low-key probably the most emotional person in this group, but I ain't got getting to that. Where was we even at in the pod?
We was talking about
something. I'm about to say, are we still
When Tonio started scrolling, I started looking.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
Well, to be fair, I skimmed through this. It's not a breakup as much as I'm sorry. So, you know,
okay.
It's more of a I made her feel bad about something, and she didn't know how to convey that to me at the time. So, if she's listening to this, well, she's probably not. I apologize.
So wait, you're not cutting none of that out? Like absolutely.
Oh, you just keeping all of that?
You're keeping all of that,
bro. I don't have
Tonio,
bro. Cut this shit out.
Cut
it out, nigga.
What the fuck? Cut it out.
What? I didn't.
We telling you to cut it out. We don't want to see it. Cut it out.
I don't want to see this. Cut this out.
Are we taking the podcast to a whole nother level, bro? What you talking about?
We be getting emotional now.
This is a whole nother. This would be a whole nother level.
You know what though?
It's being intertwined.
Advertising, so
yeah, low key.
For black men expressing their emotions, people would eat that up. You gotta cut that part out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was to say now you make it sound not as genuine.
You can't put that.
I mean, I'm just saying I didn't say nobody's name, and like I come on this podcast trying to give it my all the same way. I hope y'all bring y'all. I know y'all had the Joe Budden jokes, but I brought y'all on here because y'all my friends, and I trust that y'all can do this shit. Y'all ain't know Jahi before this, but I knew Jahi could do this shit, and so he came.
Yeah.
Well, Cameron knew Jahi, but
I was gonna say I didn't.
But it's just like
everybody else did know.
But I say,
my man's just meshed in though. It's cool. We cool now.
If I say, I know y'all made the joke about I tell y'all what and what not to say, but it's just like I hope y'all say whatever y'all want to say. Just don't say nobody's name, cause then I gotta cut it out. But
I would hope. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Those were all jokes. Tonio literally asked us what we want to talk about. Like it's really more our podcast, and he just edited it than it really is. It was all of us, but yeah. He definitely allows us to have the creative freedom that we want to make whatever content
Tonio's
we
a
want.
bad person, but the podcast is fine. It's
that
okay over here.
If we really getting transparent, that whole Pudgy segment was my idea, and that's just a perfect example of how he literally just lets us go and do it. I just said literally like a British person, but yeah, he just lets us do whatever we really want on this podcast, and he just edits whatever we say. As long as we don't say nobody names, we cool. We got your back, Tonio.
Yeah.
All right. Do y'all want to talk about Team USA was getting dicked on?
They beat Spain yesterday, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. This was like a time sensitive thing because they was getting dicked on for a minute, but then they got
then they won right before we did the pod.
Yeah.
My thing was that they got beat by two good teams. I mean, my only thing about the Nigerian team was I just didn't know, and I feel like it's gonna be some Nigerian person that's watching this. I'm not critiquing the Nigerian team.
The girl in your dorm in Nigeria.
Don't. Anyway, Tonio, dang, now you really got something to cut out.
She ain't gonna listen to this shit.
Oh. Look, anyway.
Names.
I'm not critiquing the Nigerian team. I just didn't know they was like that. But the Australian team I knew was like that, and I knew they were shooters, and I knew they had good chemistry. But my thing was that they got beat by both those teams, but beat the FIBA World Champions, which is Spain, which doesn't make any sense to me. It's like how people started beating the Steelers at the end of the season, and they was the team with the best record.
Frauds.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Steelers went like 1-5 in the last 6 games of the season, and that ain't really make no sense. Okay, my bad. Like 2-4, whatever.
I think it was 1-5.
Well, they only ended up with 4 losses. Well, no, because the playoffs. So yeah, I think they went 1-5 after they went 11-0. Didn't make any sense. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I also thought we was going to bring a little bit better talent to the international stage than what we got out there. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Durant out there, and I understand they're not playing the best of what we got, but we trying to send a message. Like, wow, I guess keep them healthy. I guess that's all I got to say.
Niggas should have put me in.
Right, I could have beat Australia.
I ain't gonna lie, the way I play basketball and them FIBA rules, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I be playing like a demon. I just show up in black Air Forces and just ball out.
On that court, I'd be giving niggas problems because I think that was also like an issue. People were just thinking it was like, oh, they're frauds. They're not really that good, or every team is just so much better. Like talent.
They was playing like NBA games.
Yeah, talent wise, nobody is fucking with Team USA still.
No.
It's just by the rules. They just have to get used to it.
Also, these teams, these international teams don't have anywhere else. Most of them don't have any other leagues to play in other than the international league. So a lot of the time, these teams have been playing with each other and practicing all off season. The whole 3-4 years until the Olympics. Mind you, NBA teams only get together a couple weeks before the Olympics even starts. Like when they got beat by Australia, they had only been playing together for like 3 weeks. Which, if you've ever played an organized sport, it's not enough time to make any type of chemistry. Unless y'all doing something, a whole bunch of team dinners. That's about it.
I think Team USA is gonna work itself out though.
Yeah, sir. I did think it was funny. Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith. No, man, fucking man. Stephen A. Smith He said something. The question was, do you think is this real good Asian baseball player? Like he tough as hell. I don't remember his name.
Tony.
Yeah,
I forgot his whole name.
Sha'carri, I believe that's his name. And he says something like, I don't think he's good for baseball because like he can't speak English. So these
he basically said he couldn't be the face of baseball because he needs an interpreter, and the man can't speak English.
And the very next day, the nigga, or it might have been the same day, niggas got in his ass. So and then he apologized. And then
that's his segment in the morning, so it was the same day.
And then the very next day, he talked shit about Team Nigeria, mispronouncing their names.
No, not only mispronouncing the names, but mispronouncing the names and then not trying to correct himself.
Yeah, no apology. I don't know if he ever did one, but it was pretty disgusting. It was pretty disgusting.
And don't get me wrong, like Stephen A. Smith not my favorite like sports broadcaster, but I feel like sometimes he really do be having decent stuff to say. So it's kind of sad to see him go down like this. But you kind of brought it on yourself. You dug your own grave, so now you got to lay in it. It is what it is.
All right.
I think the issue is.
Like,
oh wait, no, because I did. Well, go ahead, Jahi.
He's a sports commentator, but it's like anytime Stephen A. Smith starts to bring up anything deeper than sports, he's liable to see some stupid shit. He's not really good at analyzing sports as is.
As somebody once told LeBron, "Shut up and dribble."
Yeah.
Stephen A. should just shut up and talk about sports. Yeah. But I did have something. Go ahead, Tom.
I have nothing to say.
No, I didn't mean you. I meant Cam. But the whole thing was, I saw this guy on Twitter was like, basically, if Stephen A. Smith don't get fired, then any white man would have gotten fired. So this is black privilege because if Stephen A. Smith doesn't get fired for his comments, then black privilege exists. Hashtag black privilege exists. And I can find a tweet probably if we need to actually have it. But that was an actual tweet I wrote from this random guy on Twitter. And I just found that so funny because no. That's
like
not.
Rachel Nichols didn't get fired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, y'all. You was looking for something to just make something out of, and you didn't have anything, so you just jumped on the smallest thing. You like a fish that just grabs on the smallest hook and just went running with it. Like, black privilege.
Even if black privilege did exist, if white privilege still exists, right? I still think it's bad, right? Because
right, that's what I'm saying. Like one
privilege
doesn't make one. Yeah.
Yeah, just no. People just shouldn't have
privilege at all. Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just because black privilege exists doesn't mean that white privilege doesn't exist.
Good job. Black privilege now exists. Now what? It's like
right. Like
if that's black privilege, then I still want the white privilege every day of the week, bro.
My thing about
white privilege get me not shot from the police. Like
the thing about black privilege,
stupid shit.
For the most part, black privilege is just the cool shit. You just get cool passes. You just get certain perks to cool shit. White privilege is you get access to shit nobody else got. You get
staying alive.
Yeah, bro.
You get perks.
Like hearing the words, do you know how fast you were going? And not thinking your life in danger. Imagine that.
Black privilege just lets you talk about white people. That's it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like black privilege just lets you say a little bit of stuff outside of what you should be saying, but it don't really do much.
Not gonna lie.
That had me a little heated. I can't lie.
Let's see. What we gonna talk about? You want to talk about the XXL cyphers?
I
haven't. I'm not gonna lie, I have not watched them besides Coil Ray shit because it was so
right.
No, and that's not even my point. This is what I want to bring up. Coil Ray brung back the XXO cipher, and what I mean by that,
you had to go into some real in depth.
And what I mean by that is, I don't know about y'all, but the last couple years, I just did not care about. I ain't watched nobody freestyle. I ain't watched nobody ciphers. I only watched.
That's where you were going with this.
I only watch this fucking cipher. I only watch any of these ciphers because how ass this girl was.
Basically, her being so bad brought the the publicity back to it, because maybe she's just a plant. Maybe they did that on purpose.
You know, I love my brother.
Yo.
Big brain, big brain.
Yo, what I say, when I really think about it, she said, I'm the best XL freestyle, but when you think about it, niggas not gonna listen to all the other shits because niggas didn't care. But now niggas are looking through every single freestyle to make sure that she is the best.
She just ran up the views on all the videos. She just ran up
the numbers. That's big brain, low.
While I think that she's definitely the reason why this one I think got the most views because of her going viral for having an ass performance. I do want to also say that I feel like the reason why she did like everybody was terrible. I don't think nobody would have cared, but it's the fact that she stood out from everybody else for being so bad.
Your bad was badder than everybody else's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, but if we really been honest, like, isn't there gonna be always somebody like that? Like, if you ask me, in 2016, it was Lil Yachty. Like, everybody else was good, but you were like the worst of the good. It was honestly how I felt about his.
His was really quick too when I think back.
Yeah, that's what I always said. That, and I don't know if y'all know, but y'all should know. I was a Lil Yachty fan like back then, especially back then, and even still to this day. And yeah, like his cipher, he really just spit like a couple bars and then was out of there. And you had people like Denzel Curry went and made a whole song. Like, yeah, I was a little disappointed by his.
Whenever I say, because you can either be get notable for being the very best or the very worst. And truthfully, niggas only really remember the very worst. Like, you gotta think, 2020, nobody remembers that class because everybody was just like decent. 2019, you know. Who you think of a 2019 freshman? Who's the first cipher you think of off top, bro?
I don't even know.
Was that X 2019?
No.
Was that the guy who was like, I feel like the man?
Yes, you think of Lil Mosey, bro.
Oh, okay.
I still never heard that freestyle. I just hear people make jokes about it.
Yeah, because everybody wants to clown on him, but he has the most attention now. Like,
the only thing is though, I would use it like a front. Like, I'd just go in there and be really bad, and then be actually making good music, so then everybody want to listen to my joint.
Yeah, because he could leverage that clout into something successful. Then you
right,
because his cover didn't do anything for anybody else but Polo.
Right. Because I still have yet to listen to a Ruby Rose song.
Yeah, 42.
I didn't even know she made music. I just thought she was just like.
Only knew
I don't want to say just like Instagram baddie, but that's all I thought.
I knew she made music because she had this one song about I think it was Bed Mouth.
Yeah.
I just knew she said something about her waistline, and that's the only part I knew about the song.
Yeah, bro, that's a good ass song. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's really catchy.
She was like,
she has a good rapping voice.
Yes, she do. She has a great rapping voice. I cannot stress that enough.
So are we in agreement? But I heard a lot of people saying that the women dominated this class. Are we feeling the same? Aside from Chloe Ray, obviously.
Let's see, Lakaya rapped her ass off. Even though
Sha'carri was on there.
She had that one bar said a couple hating bitches hating on me. And I swear to God, I was just like, you know what? I ain't think about it like that. When you say a couple hating bitches was hating on you, I don't know what I thought they would have been doing.
Yeah, that's what they do.
The last thing I would have thought would fucking happen from hating bitches.
Yeah,
honestly.
Tusi and Blast. I listened to Blast. I'm not listening to Tusi, but I heard he just rapped a song.
Oh, DDG is on here.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
This was cool though.
DDG is cool. Yeah. And DDG is like a full blown rapper now. So.
Right.
Yeah. Lakaya was.
That's
cool.
the other thing. That's the other thing about a lot of rappers now. Is a lot of rappers are like YouTubers that want a second career. I feel like it's getting to that point where
did y'all see?
Well, when you think about it, YouTube isn't. For most people, YouTube isn't a very optimal career where you could put all your eggs into one basket for most content creators. So
it was at one point, but I don't think it's there anymore.
Did y'all want to watch Flo Milli and Ruby Rose?
No.
Why would I want to watch that? Are you serious?
Because Flo Milli was like, put this
She
pussy on his
disappointed me.
face. Put this pussy on his face.
Bro.
Put this pussy on his face. Put this pussy on his face. I think she said something like that.
Yeah, she did, and she's a really like she was the one for like I always have like I feel like when the XXL freshman comes out, I have a man that I'm looking forward to and a woman that I'm looking forward to. She was the woman I was looking forward to, and it didn't give what it was supposed to give.
Yeah, bro.
When she said, "I make my sugar daddy take his teeth out,"
like,
I was
and
like,
it didn't rhyme with the line before that.
No. I had a real good question. When she asked, when she said, "I make my sugar daddy take his teeth out," do you think he got dentures, or do you think he got golds? He took the golds out.
Dentures easily.
When you say sugar daddy, you're talking
sugar
about
daddy.
Yeah,
man. I'm thinking about an old white man or something.
I was praying for better for Miss Flo Milli.
I'm mad that people like Tierra Whack didn't get in it.
I thought Tierra Whack was in one.
She was because she was.
Oh, it was in
okay.
2020, I think. 2019.
I would have killed it.
She was in 2019.
She's a very underrated female rapper, I feel like.
Niggas said I met Tierra Whack and get in one, and she was in one.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't remember. It must not have been that good. I guess.
I don't know. I ain't listened to it, but I ain't listened to none of these for real. But I forgot that nigga. That one of the slow niggas said something about being on a short bus on a double XL. I forgot his name.
Block Boy JB.
He looked like he was saying something.
I had to cut my phone off after he said some shit like that.
Woody T. Doug was cool too.
He was like, "Freedom Boys." That's the only part I remember.
Everybody else, besides the notable ones, was just mid to me.
Pooh Shiesty said, "I can't beef with niggas rolling mid because I'm booked for rolling loud."
I feel like that was like a double meaning kind of bar. I liked it, and it took me a second to get it. I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess yeah, you booked for rolling loud," but then it's like I'm booked for rolling loud, and he booked for rolling loud. Like that was I like that bar. It was cool to me. But like Tonio said, he is booked for one. But like that was the only one that would have made sense for the bar.
All right, let's talk about people being booked. It was this guy, I don't want to say his name. I don't want to spread more of this bad energy, but the Snitch, right? He was shot 64 times.
64 times. After literally stepping out of prison.
He didn't snitch on nobody.
He didn't snitch?
I'll tell you, he been beefing with these niggas for a very long time. He didn't snitch on nobody.
They snitched on him.
I assume when you was shot 64 times that you was snitching.
No. We cut it out, bro, because I'll say it.
No, don't say it.
All right.
You can text it, but don't say it.
And the shooter's been apprehended. 64 bullets.
They shot him in front of the police station too.
Shot him on the same block as the police station. 64 times, and they hit his mother in the knee. His sister got grazed in the face. He was getting bonded out, and he just pulled up and just that shit fly. But it also probably wasn't as bad as niggas think it is, because in Chicago they have the thing where they're putting switches on all their guns, so they shoot really fucking fast. So, because you feel me, you can't even shoot like 5 times without like that being a long ass time to be pulling the trigger 5 individual times. I think that was just what happened.
Okay. About Lil Durk and India, how you feel?
Lucky I ain't breaking into that house.
Oh wow.
Is that a threat?
That's what it sounded
no.
Like. Lil Durk and India, here everybody go talking about goals. Niggas making jokes about India being a shooter, and Lil Durk was somewhere crying.
It's like, bro, she got kids, dog. Like, she kind of had to hold that shit down.
It's not a very good situation, but at least they got out the situation the best way possible. I want to talk about Crystal and Polo G, but I want to talk about that when Marc get back. T-Pain. He was on a rant. Did y'all see the rant?
He just basically said niggas need to stop making the same type of music.
Yeah.
And I don't really.
You don't really what?
I don't really. What do I say? I don't really, like, get it. Like, why is it a problem that, like, niggas this generation make similar music, but niggas in old generations made similar music? Like, I guess you don't hear it. I think one thing is, you don't hear it when, isolated from it. But, like, as a nigga that's in the middle of this generation, I can tell you, like, what sounds different about what. Like, who sounds influenced by who. I can hear that shit, like, loud and clearly.
That's the thing that, like, every year or every generation is going to hate the last generation.
Yeah.
Every generation is going to say the last generation of music or the next generation of music sound the same. But I did think it was funny. You mute, Marc. I did think it was funny that the nigga who pioneered the auto-tune shit is mad that they got all these little niggas using auto-tune.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I think it's more that he's mad, and I'm a big T-Pain fan, so I'm probably a little bit biased, but I think he was just a little bit mad that he gave y'all one way to use it, but that's not the only way to use it. You feel me? But by the same account, there aren't that many ways to use it. I think he just feels like he has a lot to say because he was the one to really pioneer it, but. So there was nobody else like making the same thing as him back then. But now, what else are they really gonna do though?
I also gotta say, every time like niggas do something different, niggas hate on it. Like even with Playboi Carti, like Playboi Carti, it's not that bad to me now, but it's like niggas hated that shit when it first came out, and that was different. You know, he made that vampire music. Niggas hated it.
And that's the other thing, like, but then those. And again, I'm a Playboi Carti fan, so I'm probably a little bit biased. But at least it's different. I will appreciate anybody who at least tries to make a different sound. Even if you didn't necessarily do it good. At least you try. Also, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Also, about the whole, like, generational thing, I came a little late for that, but I did have something to say about that. Because me and my dad have actually had an in-depth conversation about that. And my dad is, 40 plus. So he with the, 90s, all that kind of rap. But the way he felt about it is he didn't ever at one point think that rap was always going to sound like that. And I feel like if a lot of people just kept that in mind when thinking about rap, because even at our age, we've seen a whole change of rap. Like rap don't sound like it did when we was 8, when we was 5. It sounds totally different. So not even a whole generation, and we've already seen a whole flip of the change of rap. And if you just understand it, it's not gonna always sound the same. Any music does that though. 50s rock doesn't sound like what 90s rock sounds like. 70s country don't sound like what 2010 country sound like. Every sound is gonna evolve and change. Evolve don't always mean you're gonna like it, but it's always gonna change. So if you just keep that in mind when it does start to change, you won't be as hurt and feel like, oh, they making trash music. No, they just making a changed version of the same. And you also have to remember that whatever they making once was what you appreciate. So the 2010s rap turned into what we know now as rap. It wasn't like they just cut off 2010s and then boom, we just started it. It evolved over time and changed slowly. So if you just appreciate that and keep that in mind, it won't be as bad when you see it changed. That's what my dad said.
Yes, sir. Your dad's a smart man.
Oh, yeah, he is a smart. Oh, okay. Well, I agree. I feel like I feel like when he said that there's 2 or 3 people already doing this type of music for you, I don't think that all the music ends up being similar because no matter what, at the end of the day, just simply the fact that it's a different person makes the music different, right?
Yeah.
Even if somebody were to now I'm not saying I condone it, but even if somebody were to do the exact same song with the exact same beat by the exact same producer, I feel like you would still get a different impact from it based on the person that, you know, delivers the lyrics.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think anything in music is similar.
Everybody got their own sound.
Yeah.
That's why you literally see some people that will literally take the exact same beat as another person and rap over it, and it'd be a whole different song.
Right.
And it's because nobody's voice is going to sound exactly the same as the next person. And everyone's going to feel like this should be like this on this sound, and this should be like this on this sound. So it's always going to be slightly different. So if you're really sitting out here saying that everybody doing the same thing, then you just not listening hard enough, honestly.
And then plus, I just think it's an even greater opportunity for music because then it seems like it's more of like an explorative way to see what does sound the best, you know,
Right.
and what we will continue to take with us in the future as we evolve with music.
Right. Some things will die off and some things will stay. That's just the way life goes.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think niggas realize like it takes a pretty long ass time for trends to like start shift.
Years.
It doesn't happen overnight. Like then like this, you can't really predict what it's gonna become because a lot of this shit is just straight up miracle work. But the fact that rap sounds the way it does is like a miracle, bro. A lot of shit had to play a certain way. So it's like it doesn't even matter if you wanted to play a certain way because there's a lot of factors just out of control type shit.
Yeah.
We got that off the docket. All right. Have y'all ever been on Twitter, right?
Right.
Minding your business. Y'all see go on the timeline and y'all see somebody flexing with a bunch of designer bags, right?
Right.
I learned recently that what people do is they buy empty designer bags off of eBay.
Oh, yeah.
And flex with them.
Are you already talking about
What do you mean empty?
What's the name? Like you can go on eBay and buy like a Louis Vuitton shopping bag.
Oh.
Not the Louis Vuitton bag itself, but
okay.
the shopping bag.
Okay.
And then you just walking down the Twitter timeline with your bags and everybody like, oh, you got money. No. You paid like $15 for a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
So what people do is buy a whole bunch of different bags. And
they have variety packs.
And somebody got exposed for it recently. I forgot his name already, but I didn't really care about him.
Are you talking about Christian Walker?
Yeah, who's Christian Walker?
The gay
Christian
Trump
Walker's
guy.
son. He's like a Trump supporter, gay.
Yeah, and how he got it. Well, I could lead this, so you could lead it, Tonio. But I feel like so basically how he got exposed was that the Gucci bags right now are green, and that's why they changed their bags so that people can't do that. Well, that's part of the reason why they changed their bags. It's also just to get a new look, but at the same time, they're green right now, and his picture were white, and he was standing. Those Gucci bags right there, those UCCI are supposed to be green, and they are white, meaning
he's standing outside the Gucci store like he just got this shit.
Right, and it would be one thing if I would have just held the bag, like whatever you got, but obviously he didn't get anything. So, and that's just the one flaw in this. See, and you can scroll up again, Tonio. Well, right there, Gucci changed their bags again. I thought they didn't remove the green embroidered bag, right? Because that's what that's supposed to look like. And if you scroll up, go up, Tonio, just slowly. Yeah, the current Gucci bag is green. 2,000 likes because people know it's the truth. And then you see, hold up, go back again. Up. all of these verified accounts that are just standing him just because, yeah.
Hashtag stop complaining and get a job.
Right, yeah, like.
Oh man, there's irony in that. Why did you put that?
And the funny thing is, Christian Walker is such a no job having guy. Like, I would say another word, but I really can't at this point. But the only thing he does is get on TikTok and Instagram and complain about liberals. That's it. And probably just has sponsorships just from doing that. You know, like, Republicans are really rich people. So I'm not going to say he did.
When you look at a Neiman Marcus bag, first of all, these bags look empty. When you look at a Neiman Marcus bag, that should just look like worn and torn right there. The Gucci bag.
Look at the Fendi bag. Look at the Fendi bag. It's got like whole bends and cracks and stuff in it. Like, why is it no? And then the funny thing about it is, yeah, for real. If they were real bags and you just bought all that stuff, the bag. First of all, we're not talking about. I don't even know, JCPenney. We talking about Gucci. They hold their stuff to a standard. Those bags come in like airtight, like pressurized packages. Those bags would be pressed. There'd be nothing in them. It would be a flat bag with a fold at the bottom just because, you know, the bottom folds up or whatever. That would be it. Like, it was so easy to don't play one of those videos. I can't. My mind can't take that right now.
I'm about to say, if you play one of those, I'm leaving.
Because all he do is, I could literally give you a rundown. It's just gonna be liberals do this, liberals do that. All right, y'all. Look at my Starbucks. That's it. That's the whole video.
It's him being anti-black for 60 seconds at a time.
Literally, and I didn't want to go that far, but he did it for me because it don't even be like just liberals. It just be anti-black. Mind you, the man is very black.
All right. I wanted to touch on somebody else being very anti-black. With the Victoria's Secret Karen.
Oh my God!
What?
I seen this video. It's funny. It's funny because I'm a black man, and this is what we be talking about. I'm a black person.
Excuse. Now you are. Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's the funniest part of the video.
Do you see this? Oh my God! I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me.
Hold on, can you pause it real quick?
And now she.
I just want to say that exactly what she said is exactly how you feel in that moment. You never feel like it's going to happen to you until it does. I've had this situation happen to me. I just didn't record it. But you never feel like it's going to be you until it's you. And then it's you and you're just in the moment like, oh my God.
Like, this is a 20-minute video of this Karen acting out. Let me see if I can skip.
You go to when she was shaking on the ground, if you can find that part. I don't know. It's like, no.
Oh, that's the first part when she fake act dead.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. The lady laughing is the funniest part. There's a part where she's like against the other wall and she's like shaking. I think you went past it, because she all at the second part now.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, like go back.
Try to just find a price check for one.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Like, I feel I don't know.
Nah, she already on the other side. I don't know where it's at, but she was literally like on the ground shaking.
I know what you're talking about.
Security. No. You keep lying, saying I'm threatening you.
Go back like a couple seconds. Just hit like the back button. Yeah.
You keep lying, saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
Y'all should just look at Cameron's face. He has so much stuff in his face.
Stop laughing.
Yeah. Crazy lady. case she attacked me and try to say I attacked her. You look at this. Get away from me! Oh, y'all better get this lady! Get away from me! You're gonna get this. Get security! Get the fucker! Security! Look at this. Yes, can y'all get her away from me? Get her away from me! Oh, have mercy.
I would put my hands on her by now.
Yo, like,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of hitting women, but oh my god, she would have got the Sonic ring, just slapped the fuck out of her, bro.
I would have gave her one because you know you can get away with it.
That was like, I don't even know. I would have had to just like push her in the chest or something. I'm probably not going to outright just try to like smack her, but I'm gonna have to like get her on the ground. Cause what do you? The fact that she was so effortlessly recording her while she was running around the thing like that, though.
Backtracking.
Yeah, like, and literally like still keeping the camera up. Big ups to her, cause a lot of people would have lost a lot of footage right there.
Oh, she kept that camera on her.
Alright, Crystal and Polo G, Marcus, how you feel about that?
Why would you ask me? This is,
I just wanted to
it ain't never happened to me.
I was just asking you.
Nah, but for real though,
You've been in the most relationships out of all of us, so I thought I'd ask you.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna say about it, and it's probably gonna sound a little controversial. I didn't see enough women talking about it. And I feel like, and I'm gonna play this card. If it was reversed, I wouldn't have been able to run away from it on my timeline. I don't usually use that card, but the fact that literally it's like every guy's worst nightmare, and it happened, and then nobody had anything to say about it.
What's the worst nightmare? Your girl cheating on you, or your girl cheating on you with a dyke?
There you go. That part.
Oh, damn, I guess I live a couple niggas worth nightmares.
Damn.
That's definitely my worst nightmare. And the fact that, like I said, you didn't see anything about it from anywhere that wasn't a major media outlet makes me feel some type of way, because I'm not, like I said, I don't like to use that card. I don't usually pull it out of my bag, but I'm pulling it out. I choose you. If it was a guy, if it was the other way around, and it was like, oh, you know, Polo Jesus, like, oh, don't worry, baby's just my best friend, you would have not been able to run away from it down the timeline. Everybody, see, this why men don't do this. This why men don't do that. This why you don't do this for men.
A lot of these men really be gay.
Exactly. All I'm gonna say is just keep the same energy with anything that you do, because that's why I never go all out for any issue.
I do feel like this is exactly why I say Polo G just like me. If you're a rapper, right, and then your girl cheat on you with another rapper that's not doing nowhere as good as
worse than you.
Yeah. It's just like, really? Apparently she also cheated on Polo G with a gay guy. I don't know if that's real.
Yeah, with her gay best friend. That was what I was talking about. I wasn't even talking about with the woman. I was talking about with the gay best friend. That's my worst nightmare.
Funniest thing about all this is she got exposed because she fell out with one of her homegirls. Her homegirl just told all her secrets.
That's why you keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but still keep your friends close.
How do y'all feel about Crystal saying Polo G only made her come 2 times in 3 years?
I feel like that was so unnecessary, because he did nothing wrong. So what are you even saying that for? That's like, all right, that's like literally like if I shoot you and I see you on the ground and you can't move, and then I just shoot you again. No.
I feel what you're saying, but no, that's not what it is. It's I shoot you, I see that you're on the ground, and then I shoot myself. That's what that is. Because
you're right.
You had that nigga, baby. You was all cool with this nigga, and now that y'all broken up, is he ain't make me do this, that, and the third. So I wasn't really fucking him. He wasn't really fucking me.
She's trying to make herself the victim in this.
This is why I did it. Y'all all saying that I'm wrong for doing it, but this why I did it. And then just throwing crazy reasons out there that might be true, but at the same point,
a good reason to cheat.
It's not making you come a good reason to cheat.
No, it's a good reason to have a sit down talk and understand what your woman likes.
No.
Like,
You take the
it's
easy
really
way
that
out.
bad, just
No,
leave.
you take the easy way out.
Oh,
You
see, that's not Antonio. That's Tonio talking.
Yeah, it's
no.
Tonio.
Wait. You didn't even
That's
hear what I said
Tonio
yet.
talking. Okay, go ahead.
I was about to say you take the easy
Go
way
ahead.
out. You buy a vibrator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Figure out
you saying
yourself.
as a guy?
As a
you
guy.
do for
As a
her?
guy.
Okay.
As a guy.
Yeah,
If like again, I'm a realist. If I know I can't do what I gotta do, or if I know you don't
Tag in some help.
Yeah, don't worry, my man got you right here.
We gonna handle you.
Yeah, we got you. So that's why I had another question. It was like, so if I'm the one holding the toy that's making you come, does that mean I made you come?
Did you still do it?
Yeah.
Yes. Because you could just sit it there and then not do anything.
I mean,
I feel like a lot of people are gonna disagree with that, but
let me say something for you. When we think about this is a throwback to Dragon Ball Z. I probably don't watch that, but you know, when Gohan fought against Cell, the final killing Kamehameha was the father-son Kamehameha with Goku, right? Yeah, but sometimes they just say, "Oh, it was Gohan that defeated Cell." They become one, is what I'm really trying to say. The vibrator is an extension of yourself. You feel me? So if you made her come with the vibrator, I guess you made her come.
I say sometimes like I'm not about to have nobody be like, oh yeah, it's just like that's bad for business.
Right.
I watch Boss Baby, by the way. If that's bad for business. so
I was like, what?
Oh no, I thought the one guy was like real business guy. That's what made me say it. But But yeah, I was just wondering how y'all feel about that. Next question. Could you ask your significant other what they learned from you cheating?
What?
Can you ask your significant other what they learned from you cheating?
From me cheating? Yeah, I was to say.
Can you ask your significant other what they learned from you? Oh, okay. Basically, like if I cheat on my girl and she'd be like, okay, I cheated on you. So why do you think I did that?
What do you think you're not doing? No pause. After I cheated on you, did you like what did you learn about yourself? Did you learn how to deal with that situation? Do you think it's that serious?
What went going on in your head after you found out I did that? Yeah. What was your immediate first thoughts? I understand what you're saying.
Low key. I feel like I asked that. Not even trying to be rude, but I really want to know. Not in the same way he worded it, but the way how you said, well, how did you react?
That's so toxic though. Like I want to know how you felt about me doing this.
Like where were you when you found out?
What was your immediate reaction? How did you literally physically react?
Were you crying?
Did you tell your
little feelings?
Did you tell your friends you'd be back and never came back? Oh my goodness. All right. I also got Conor McGregor ankle break on here, but I really don't care.
Yeah.
Do y'all care?
It happens.
Yeah. No.
I mean, does it usually happen to the best? No. Does it usually happen that fast? No. But do I care? No.
Nah.
It's a very hysterical way to get injured. That's all.
Do y'all think he should retire?
Yes.
I mean, he could keep going and keep getting money.
No, I know, Cameron. I know what you're saying. He should keep getting money, but he
need to get that Fast and Furious money.
You know, he needed to get that WWE money, get that Ronda Rousey bag.
That's what you're gonna see him at that.
Even if he doesn't, he could go into a movie. Honestly,
he has the energy for it. He just gotta, like, hone it in and really get down and dirty with it. So not, pause, but yeah, he definitely has the energy to be a very high octane actor.
Yes, sir.
And he has the physical fitness to do probably some of even his own stunts if it was the right movie. I'm not talking about Jackie Chan, but he could probably jump from a building or two. From building to building, not like off a building. building. That's some Jackie Chan stuff.
Really?
But yeah, I can see Conor McGregor as an actor.
Yes, sir.
Did we have a Reddit story?
Oh no, yeah, we have them. We gotta do the horrible Reddit stories again. Give me 1 second. I want to fix one of the timestamps. All right. It is my turn to read the Reddit story. What time is it? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go pick one and I'm gonna put it on the screen. My boy.
Was I supposed to put it on the screen?
No, I'm putting it on the screen. I'm reading this time. Y'all
Gotcha.
Y'all read the last couple times?
You wanna put on the music?
No, sir.
Do I have my Sarah McLachlan?
Let's see. Reddit Museum of Filth. We read Jolly Rancher. I also heard that Jolly Rancher shit might have been fake.
Might have been what?
Might have not been real. And as I read the story again, I don't think it's real.
It sounded a little like far-fetched.
He started it off like it's not his story. He got it from somebody else.
Yeah, that was the thing. That threw me for a loop while I was reading it because I didn't understand that.
All right, let's go Rusty Nails.
We weren't there, so we'll never know.
Rusty Nails.
Yeah,
where are the Rusty Nails going? Never mind, just read it.
Yeah, this sound like it's terrible. Oh my god!
Wow.
The very first sentence. The very first sentence.
The whole story.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Cam, I put it in the Discord so y'all can view me read it.
I'm viewing.
Oh,
do it.
My fault. OG.
Please just
yeah, your fault. Do it.
I tore a hole in my ball sack on a rusty nail sticking out of a dock. Anybody need more info? Edit. 2 hours later, peeps want to know. Ellipses. I was working at a summer camp and we had to put the docks in a lake at the beginning of the summer. We had to carry I'm sorry, y'all. We had to carry down and put them in a place. My fault. I gotta move this.
This brother can't read.
Second grade reading level really showing right now. What the fuck are you doing?
No, it's on the second monitor and it's too far. Okay. I was working at a summer camp and we had to put the docks in the lake at the beginning of the summer. We had to carry the floating docks down and put them in a place and attach them and all the good stuff. They would get a little bit torn over the winter with the freeze and the thaw. I was sitting on the docks with my legs in the water when we were done. I was wearing a pair of Umbro shorts. That's how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Very thin material, and I decided to go for a quick swim. I put my hands on either side of my dive and picked myself up an inch and slid forward into the water. I did not see a rusty nail head sticking up between my legs as I slid over. As I entered the water, a terrible pain from my crotch spread throughout my whole body. I had torn open my ball sack on a rusty nail head. As I popped up from under the water screaming, my coworkers was laughing because they thought I was screaming because the water was still cold. It was not even bleeding right away. The nail has torn right down the center line of my ball sack. Jesus Christ. I could see my ball and tubes, etc. inside. After a quick look, I did not again. After a quick look, I did not look again because it made me feel lightheaded. I was bundled into a truck and we hauled ass to the hospital to get stitched up. My ball sack and nuts, after initial swelling, were no worse for the wear. You can't really see the scar now because it was right in the center line. Some stitches and some antibiotics and a tetanus shot, and that was good as new. The pain was pretty bad, but not as bad as you would think. Weird, right? One more edit. Testicles are white and look fat covered.
Well, mine aren't white.
Okay.
Nothing.
Huh. Well. Lawsuit?
Honestly.
Did I say lawsuit?
Lawsuit?
No.
Yeah, it sounds like a lawsuit to me.
Yeah.
I'm arguing that one in court.
Easy money? And he said he was good as new.
That, mental trauma and stress that you see for emotional damages.
Honestly, though, the fact that he said they weren't, it wasn't as bad as he thought, or not as bad as you would think. The man in me doesn't understand that, because that just sounds really painful. That's my jewels.
Yeah, sometimes I accidentally hit my jewels and then just...
You feel it in your stomach.
Yeah. That shit make me cry sometimes, dog.
Honestly.
I can't even lie. Shit hurt.
Boy, my boy.
So I can only imagine cutting that shit out. But hey, at least he good. Imagine not being able to reproduce because of that one time at the pool where you were sliding across the ground and cut your balls open with a rusty nail.
Yeah, imagine telling that story to your new girlfriend.
Sit down. I gotta tell you why we can't have kids. It's gonna be a long one.
Not as easy as you think.
We do not need birth control, and here's why.
Here's why we are all good.
No condoms, nothing.
Alright. That was all my notes. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
I would like to discuss the large grind hard or find God pandemic that's been going on in Israel.
Yeah.
Besides that, nothing.
Gotta grind harder over there.
Yeah, they're not grinding hard, man. It's a real issue.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got this far though.
All right, Mark, you got something you want to say for your closing remark?
Lamar Jackson, the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yes, sir. Karen, what about you?
Definitely a spur, but I do remember the days Marcus was selling, and I have to say that this nigga was taxing like a motherfucker.
Yo, he lying. He's lying so hard.
But when I think about
the most expensive item I had was $1, and that was most of the stuff I was selling.
That's what I wanted to say. I thought everything was $1.
The only thing is, it would be double what you would pay at the convenience store, because most of the stuff I was selling, but like, where you gonna get a drink for $1?
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
You gonna get a whole tea?
I'm not gonna lie.
Tea for $1.
Those teas you was selling, they became. I cannot drink those now. They are so disgusting.
They're just really sweet, though. They're full of sugar.
Bro,
I was probably getting everybody diabetes.
Bro, they are so disgusting now.
You're a monster.
Well, it was literally like that with all the drinks at school, because I buy everything.
My other problem with this nigga is that he would actually have the nerve and the audacity to fucking sell out. Like, I'm not a loyal customer. What type of shit is that, bro?
And then, but like, I had people like I guess I could say name for this. Yeah, like people reserve. I would have people literally like, bring this many of this because I'm gonna buy this many. Like Peter used to tell me to bring like 15 packs of cookies because he was gonna buy like 5, and I already had to bring 10 for everybody else. I didn't have that much. I had a book bag. Like I didn't have, a duffel bag. I wasn't one of them guys. Like, I had a book bag.
It was the one guy.
Yeah, Lotto, you was holding lunch down though. At the end of the day,
exactly. There was one guy freshman year who had the he was like, I got the snacks out, y'all got the racks out. He had the duffel bag, and then he had the shit for y'all to swipe your card on.
Dude, that was cool. I probably would have never got to that level though. I'm not going to put out like the finances I was making, but just know, in a week, I was making, now like just working on the weekends at my regular job, I was making way more in a week than I do in 2 weeks now. Like, I'm gonna say 250 plus. That's all I'm gonna give y'all in a week. And as a 16-year-old sophomore, that was like, what?
Yeah, it's a bankroll.
Hold on, first of all, I got a car outside, literally parked outside, and every single dollar that I used to buy that car came from me selling snacks.
I was about to say, that's hard. That's hard. Businessman, okay.
I ain't just do this just so I could go, go to a party on the weekend. I actually had goals I was working towards.
You're better than me.
All right. Again, it's your host, Antonio, motherfucking man. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Oh, well, we don't got Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok.
Grinder.
Follow us on Twitter. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. See, I changed it this week. Let's see. We upload on Tuesdays. And we out.